folks, Rocketeer Raccoon here. I'm finally parked up at my destination now. This Gresley Old Hall is apparently it's a haunted house, and well, I'm gonna brave the halls myself. See what if there is anything. Well, best of luck to me. Where do you go from here? I wonder. Oh, well.
It's fine, don't worry.
It's alright.
I don't mind. Welcome to Gresley Old Hall. I know there's a few faces that you've seen before. So, just quickly, who has done something before, either with us or another company? Just you two. Yeah. Just you two. And just you on the back. Okay, that's alright. So, obviously we are Ghost Hunter Tours, we're the ones facilitating your evening. We're going to run it a little bit different tonight as to how we normally would, just because of the sort of lack of numbers that obviously not many people booked on, you're the only ones. Yeah. So we have had to change things around a bit, which means we can actually make it a bit more personal to yourselves, which is always a bonus. So I'll just run through the boring health and safety stuff first. First of all, we're not expecting a fire drill tonight. So if the alarm does go off, please follow your crew members. I'll introduce us all shortly to probably the other side of the car park. As you are aware, there is a event on downstairs in the bar. I believe that's due to finish about the same time as us, so 12 o'clock. It might get a bit noisy. We will be having a quick break later on. So obviously, are there any smokers or vapors amongst you? Just you four. That's perfectly fine. So if we could please ask you to keep smoking and vaping only to the designated break time. The area is just outside the door. Obviously because they've got the barriers up, you might have to come face to face with some of the drunken weirdos downstairs, and there's a few characters, so I will say that already. We can't do anything with that. So, has everyone got a torch with them, or a phone that's got a torch on? Yeah. So this room is basically the only room with any form of electricity. There's no lights in the rest of the building, so we will be in complete darkness. When we're walking around, just ignore that. You can do it actually, just switch it off. So obviously when we're walking around, please use your torches at all times. There's a lot of dodgy steps and quite a few things you can trip over. There's one or two areas where the taller people might bang their heads, but we will point those out as we go around. So, which leads on to the next one, which is cameras.
Yeah.
Feel free to take as many photos and videos as you like.
Right.
We do actively encourage as many photos as possible. When you do take a photo, try and take a minimum of 3 at any one time. So, say you're taking a picture of that corner, 1 picture, 2 picture, 3 pictures with as minimal physical movement as possible.
Right.
It might turn out that you get something appear in 1 picture that isn't then in the rest of the pictures. So just by taking a minimum of 3, it gives a timeline and helps more credible photos rather than, you know, a random orb when this place is dusty. And so you will get a lot of dust orbs. If they're in all 3, I wouldn't worry about it. If you get something unique that stands out in just 1 single picture, as I said, that's where you can send it off to our boss and we will sort of go through, we'll edit everything and basically confirm that what you have caught is genuine. We do ask you not to live feed any material tonight. Unfortunately, that is just our policy. We don't allow any form of live filming. But if you wish to physically record, video everything that's going on, and then sort of share it at a later time, you are more than welcome to do that. It's just the physical live streaming, because a lot of venues don't agree to that, basically.
Right.
So in order to keep the venues on side, we do have to restrict or stop all live filming, because some might contain sensitive information. Not so much these days. So going back to the steps, as I said, there's a lot of steps. Does anyone have any difficulty manoeuvring, walking around, standing up?
Yeah.
Apart from us crew who are old and fragile now. But so that's all good. But if you are struggling at any point, just let one of us know, and we will do our best to help you out where needed. Obviously, I'm hoping you group at the back being nice and young, we shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. You'll bounce back. We do operate a 0 drug and alcohol policy. So if we do suspect you to be under the influence of anything, we do reserve the right to remove you from site immediately. Obviously, you won't get a refund. If you're on any form of medication which might make you go a little bit crazy or stop you being crazy, and you've not taken your tablets, again, that's perfectly fine. Just let us know if you think any actual medication will affect anything that happens, just for your safety more than anything else.
And if you take a photo, can you just shout flash?
Yes. Yeah, so as I said, it is very dark upstairs. A small amount of light will blind everyone, basically. So just be a bit cautious. I know, with the exception of you, you all know each other anyway, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We do ask you though to try and keep all swearing to a minimum, and that includes you.
I've got paranoid Tourette's.
Yes, you've just got Tourette's in general.
Yeah.
So just purely out of respect. Obviously we do understand that you have basically all come together, so the odd words might slip out, especially if something does happen and you get scared. We can't help that. It is a natural response to throw an F word, but what we don't want is everyone to every other word effing and blinding just as part of normal sentences, basically. It's disrespectful for us and also the spirits. We can't force the spirits to do anything. We can try, but anything that does happen, it will hopefully be genuine. So we will be using various different bits of equipment. You don't have to use anything you're not comfortable with, but we won't be involved in the actual investigations. We're just there to...
We might get it started,
Yeah.
but then we step away.
Yeah, so as soon as we get it started and help you out, that's it, we'll step back. It's your night, so we want you to do as much as physically possible. The more energy you put into it, the louder you are within reason. The more you laugh, basically, the more energy will come out from that. So the more you put in, the more hopefully we can take away. So I will just introduce everyone quickly. My name is Ant. I've been doing paranormal stuff for about 15 years, on and off. You're in relatively safe hands, and sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Not all the time, admittedly. But so if you do feel any negativity during the night, we are all equipped to deal with whatever comes forward. You are in safe hands. To my right, we have...
Danny, I've been in it for 20 odd years now. Yeah, this is my second name. I've done this place about 200 times.
That's just it,
Yeah. Yeah, I've been all over. I've worked with most of the top mediums like your Barry John, your Chris Conway, Brian Shepherd, Kieran O'Keefe. I've worked with all them. So I taught Kieran O'Keefe how to use a ghost box because he didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, so that's your fault then, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
You made him a skeptic.
And then to the left,
Me, Emily.
That's
Yeah, nice to meet you. I've been doing this roughly for about 10 years, and same as Danny, we've been here quite a few times this year. But the last event, wasn't it, Danny? We had some really good stuff
Yeah,
happen, so I'm hoping that will happen again. Yeah, but you're in for a good night. As Ant said, we can't sort of make things happen, but if you do put in as much as you can, you will hopefully get something come back. So yeah, and hopefully I won't fall asleep.
standing up, we do have a trainee with us. Who's hopefully going to become...
Be nice to me.
We will be pushing him. So yes, all three of us do have all the experience. We know roughly what generally works. Obviously, Stuart is training. He's still learning that side, but we want him to do everything tonight. He will be with one group because we are actually running it very slightly different. You're obviously split into 2 groups instead of 3, but you will still cover the same areas as you normally would. So Stuart will be with one of you groups. Just be kind to him. Ask as many questions as you like, because we want him to be confused and start scratching his head over everything. As I said, we will try and answer any questions that you've got, whether it's to do with the building, paranormal in general, or even you can't make up your mind what to have for breakfast, we can advise you on that as well. So, have I missed anything?
Oh, can you put your phones on fly?
Yes.
Danny?
Yeah, sorry. So some of the equipment that we will be using, phones will set it off basically. If you do need to keep your phones on for whatever reason, childcare, family issues, whatever, that's fine. Just keep your phone on silent, and if it does go off and starts affecting equipment, just be honest. Just say, sorry, my phone's just gone off, can I sort of take this? Just so we know that if any device isn't going off, or is going off, it's not something that Spirit's doing, it's just because Aunt Bessie has burned the Yorkshire puddings again or something. So, toilets, they are downstairs in the main bar area. So if you just go through the door on the left, which obviously it's all sort of barriered off, but we've still got access to the toilets. The toilets are just on the left hand side as you walk in. So I will take a very quick picture of you all. Are you all happy to have your photos taken and basically be publicised online.
Yeah, you're all here with who you're supposed to be here with, aren't you?
No one pulled a sickie off work.
No.
It does happen sometimes. I've been guilty of it myself. So.
Try and keep the torches pointing down.
Okay.
Just be mindful if you point the torch into somebody's face, we won't be able to see anything. Right, put some. If you'll just come in and like spread around the room a little bit. Has anyone seen these before?
Are the cat balls?
Little cat balls. Basically, if you touch them or move them, they light up. So the idea is if there's any spirits in here, anything loose, so I'll just put some.
So next time we might get a jam jar and just put a candle in.
Right.
We're not allowed candles in here, but there's nothing to say you
Fire
can't have it in a sealed compartment.
box, yeah.
You can get them battery ones, can't you?
Oh, I'm not on about the light. Carry it around with me for warmth. What would you like to do?
Should we try calling out to something?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, do you want to just spread around the room a little bit?
Testing any more equipment now? Or use whatever you want.
I'll see what
Rocking walls.
So this is the kind of thing that your phone can affect here.
So
And it will pick up electro.
I don't put my phone on flight mode, just in case I am needed, which is perfect for this because. Is it on?
Yep.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
batteries might be flat, it's not used it so long.
There we go. So, as you can all see, there we go. So it is sort of flashing up to red, close to my phone. I will be standing well out of the way, so it doesn't actually affect anything. So it, as I said, it will just pick up on phone signal. If you get a message come through, it can set that off as well. I'll set a few bits out as well.
This is basically a similar sort of thing, but it basically, if anything moves near it, it will just set it off.
So is this more a silent REM pod then?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I can. It doesn't have to be silent.
No.
I just put it on silent because it's really loud.
Yeah, your one is quite.
It's
But for
many
those who
people
don't
want it
know,
on.
a REM pod is basically, well, it started off as a musical instrument, and the closer you get to the aerial, the more noise it makes.
Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just call out to the spirits. If there's any spirits present, we'll put various devices around the room, which if you go to those devices, touch them or move near them, you can trigger them and make us aware of your presence. So any spirits, can you try and make yourselves known by touching one of these devices, or even rocking the rocking horse? Oh, gee. Does anyone else want to have a try?
And so if you want to go round in a circle and just introduce yourselves, obviously we've all just walked into their home. At the end of the day, they are people, they just don't have a body. So, you know, obviously if you walked into some stranger's house and instantly started talking to them, making demands, they're not going to respond very kindly, are they? So if you just want to introduce yourselves quickly.
My name's Sean. Please try and make contact with us if you can, please.
My name's Mark. I'd like to see something come through if we can.
My name's Adele. I'd be very pleased to make the acquaintance of any spirits who are around.
I'm Tracy, and I would also like to see if anything comes through.
And I'm Mark, and well, well, I don't know what to say other than let your presence be known, I guess.
And I'm Stuart.
My name's Ant. Obviously, I've been here quite a few times now. You should all know me.
Does that have a green light?
Yes, so that bell in the middle, it does have multiple different colours. So when the light changes, it means something different. So
Okay, so it's gone out now.
it's not quite gone out, it's sort of buffering, I suppose.
To be fair, we may, because I haven't used that for quite some time.
No, that one's fine.
Oh, no, yeah, mine one. I
Oh,
think that was
you're
glowing
okay.
as well, might have.
Yeah. So at the minute, this bell has got a small red light on it, which
Oh, yeah.
that indicates a hotspot, basically. So obviously, in a room full of people, naturally, our body temperatures will raise it. Not massively, not enough really for us to feel it, or so it shouldn't really affect that. It might turn blue, which again is cold spots. That in a building like this with no windows, holes in just about everywhere, you would expect that to turn blue. Then it's got purple, which I believe is similar to the K2 meters, so that picks up on EMF, electromagnetic fields and stuff. And yellow, I think that's recalibrating. So sometimes it's just change in pressure. It needs to readjust basically.
Is any spirits present? Can you touch one of these devices? We don't wish you any harm, we just would like to find out more about you.
come forwards, please. Just make yourselves known. Let us know that you're here. And with the utmost respect, I just want to communicate with you. Are you able to move something in the room or make a noise? Just to show us where you are. Do you want to call out? Anyone? Yeah, anyone wants to?
When you did it last time, that's when it all started.
Didn't bother.
Well, give it a
Well,
try.
there's a challenge.
Because I always do these, anybody there?
Actually, it sounds sort of cheesy and
It's
corny.
corny, isn't it?
But sometimes it does work.
Is there anybody here? Anybody who'd like to come through and speak to us?
I feel like I can hear the floorboards. Like somebody. Is it upstairs?
It's hard.
Could have been upstairs.
Yeah, like something tapping over there, but it sounds like.
No, my
Yeah.
shoes are creaking.
I did hear something that sounded over there. I can't rule out that it's not
It's down
upstairs,
there, yeah.
but
It sounded like
there
down in
was
that corner.
yeah, there was something.
Are
What
they
sounded
directly
like
above
Oh.
us?
I won't do
Yes.
it then.
I heard it then.
I mean, the thing is, obviously, I know you two have been here before. Upstairs in the attic, it is actually a concrete floor, so you shouldn't actually get that many footsteps coming through, unless you're really stomping your feet on it. Every other floor, for some reason, is wooden, so you can, that does travel. But I say I'm not ruling out that it might have come down from upstairs, but it does seem
Just sounded
to be
like somebody
moving
was
in,
walking with a
especially in
limp.
that corner. Yeah.
You know, like a drag or like a limp.
Yeah.
But like I say,
You want to come forward and touch one of these devices?
Does anyone want to try something else?
So what have we got in that room?
Just usual, so sort of boards, tables, Esther's method. So
That's worked well in that room.
I do enjoy doing that one actually in that room.
What's that?
The Esther's method. Do you all know what a spirit box is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, the spirit box runs through radio frequencies. Most of it is white noise, obviously between stations. Occasionally, you will get the actual radio stations coming through. The Esther's method is using that device, except one person has got headphones on and often blindfolded. Obviously that's down to personal preference. So the person with the headphones on will then be saying what they hear. Doesn't matter how silly it is, but they won't be able to hear anything else going on in the room. So they shouldn't be able to hear the questions being asked, basically. If they come out with the answers, then it makes it a bit more credible. Did you want to?
Yeah, she wanted to do that last time, didn't you? Last time you wanted to go that, didn't you?
I'm happy to let anyone else.
I've got a shout.
I personally don't like doing it myself, even though I have had some good results, but it just messes with my internals a bit too much. I can't sort of focus properly. But again, that's just personal preference. So you can all have a go at it if you want, or if one person gets results for the remainder of the vigil time, we'll just have to stick with the one person.
Yeah, sounds good.
But equally, yes, I can sort of turn it off for you as a signal to remove the headphones and move on to the next person or whatever. You can do that yourself as well. So if you've done it for, say, 3 or 4 minutes, nothing is coming through, just remove it. Anytime you physically want to sort of converse with everyone else, ask a question or whatever, just remove the headphones and talk normally so that you can hear our responses to you.
Have a go.
If you'd like to come this way then.